Alright, so if you guys been watching my Eastgate channel, it's that one right behind me, you'll see that I did a road trip to Cali. And part of that road trip, one of the things I also did was I did a review of a Valentine V1 Gen 2 radar detector. This is just a quick review. It's not a full detailed one, but I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'll put it on this channel and I'll also put it on the other channel. Let me change it real quick. This channel. So this is Alberto Rides. The other one's Alberto B. This is my car only channel. The other one's car and Eastgate mixed together. So I'll put the review on there. Like I said, it's not a detailed review. It's just a basic one. I'll show you in the real world using the radar detector how it works and what I've noticed. So one of the other things we're doing on this trip is we're testing this new Valentine V1 Gen 2. I don't know why they didn't call it a V2 because it's basically what it is, the next generation. But we're testing that versus Waze. Now, I find Waze to be extra reliable. Waze is very good, but it's not a radar detector. So I wanted to test this out on a road trip and let me know, does it really work as well as it does? I mean, this is brand new to me. This is the first time I've installed it. I haven't used a radar detector since the 90s, when everyone had like a Passport or a Uniden or something like that. But being that now I have a Porsche 911 and these cars are targets for police because of the type of car they are, I wanted to get something that gave me a little more protection. And right now it's going on. Yeah, which K-band is usually false. It's usually a radar system from one of these tractor trailer. KA, when you see KA pop up, it most definitely is police. One thing that is disappointing, I haven't seen it work yet, and hopefully I don't, is if you see laser on the radar detector, it's too late, because police can get your speed using laser in like milliseconds. So by the time you see it say laser, they already know how fast you're going, and the radar detector is not going to help you. It's good for radar. And why you say, well, why do I buy a radar detector if it's not going to help you? Because not every police department has got gazillions of dollars to buy everyone a laser detector. So majorly, more commonly, most police departments still use radar because it's affordable. That may change in the future, but right now that's the case. Most police departments, state police, etc., a lot of them use radar. I have seen a lot of people using laser, and like I said, there's no legal defense against laser. You can get a laser jammer. Laser jammers are illegal in most states, and very expensive. I've seen them work, and they work, but I'm not going to invest the money in something like that, especially when it's not legal to use over here. It'll just get you in trouble. Alright, so first test, does the Valentine 1, which is up there, does it work? See, the speed limit says 65. I was doing probably 71, 72, to be honest. And the Valentine 1 started chirping at me, so I slowed down to 65. And then it stopped making noise. Well, when I looked in my rearview mirror, I saw a state trooper pacing me. And sneaky little guys up there up front. What he did was, after he hit me with the radar, he turned his radar off. And see, he's slowing down to get over. I'm gonna put the camera over here. He's gonna set up right here. That's what he's gonna do. Or maybe he's turning around, I'm not sure. No, he's just setting up. Sneaky, sneaky guy. So, there you go. As soon as he stopped, the radar, it's going off. Yeah. So, Valentine 1 works. What he did was, when he got past, he turned it off before. Let me mute this. He turned it off before, and then he slowed down, or he caught up to me, then he passed me. He got right in front of me, about 2 car lanes and set his cruise control to pace me to see how fast I was going. And then he just kind of did that for a few minutes. Then he sped up to see what I would do. And I think he pulled off just now to see if I was going to take off again, which I wasn't flying to begin with. I was cruising at, a few miles over the speed limit as you would normally drive. So he's not going to get an easy ticket from me, but we proved that Valentine 1 works so far. All right. So that's 1 ticket saved. So if it saves me from a second ticket, it's paid for itself. Already saved me from 1 ticket. And Waze didn't tell me anything. No one marked that there was a cop there. So as much as I love Waze, there's a flaw right there. Okay. All right. This is a quick little update on the Valentine V1 Gen 2. So far, according to my car, I've gone 420 miles, and I've been driving for over 6 hours. And in 420 miles, I can tell you, anytime this thing flashes KA, 100% of the time, it was a police, state trooper, or sheriff, or somebody shooting radar. When it flashes K or sometimes X, it's usually those speed limit signs that tell you how fast you're going and the zone is and you need to slow down. But 100% so far, it's done KA, and I've seen either a state police or a state trooper or a sheriff or somebody else with their radar on and while they're moving. What else was I going to say? I haven't gotten any false indications. I haven't gotten any like how new cars have adaptive cruise control, give you false messages. I haven't got any of that, and I think that's attributed to the magnesium case that Valentine is using, and also all the new internals and software that they've put in there, so you don't get a bunch of bogus errors. And all these miles have been highway and freeway. This isn't city. Okay guys, I just wanted to add a couple points of clarity from the video. So I did that road trip over a month ago. Since then I've used the Valentine V1 almost every single day, and it has never given me a false indication, unlike I had it with previous radar detectors. I did have laser a couple times, and laser is basically, it just says laser across the display. I've never seen where the police were or whoever hit me with laser, but it was instant. It wasn't like it give you a warning like the radar does. With the radar, you'll see it has 1 bar, then 2 bars, and it fills up, and that's to let you know how close you are. Also, if you look at in the video, you'll see that it has a number. So when I passed the Oregon State Patrol and it said 2 and the bars were full, that means he was hitting me with 2 different systems at the same time. The radar, it's going off. One of the cool things is there's an app you download, the Valentine V1 app. On the app, you can see the frequency they use for KA. And most of the time, what I've noticed is the police are using 34 point something, I think it's gigahertz, and that's the frequency they use for the radar detectors in most cases. Every single time I've seen KA, 100% of the time I've seen KA on the radar detector, it has been some kind of police or radar. When I've seen X, it's usually those signs that you come up to and say speed limit such and your speed is this. That's what I've seen with X. It's never gone off with adaptive cruise control from other vehicles. It's never gone off. Actually, never given me a false indication. But like I said, it works. It's it saved me from more tickets than I can count. One of the most surprising things I saw on this trip was that at least half of the police cars I did see, wherever I was at, did not have any kind of radar or laser system. Either they didn't have it on or they just didn't have it installed in their vehicles. So I think that begs the question of to funding. I think maybe it's just too expensive to equip all vehicles with a radar detector. A couple more legal points. So any of the spirited driving you've seen in the video, we were either going 55 or the speed limit. Wink, wink, nod, nod. If you do plan on going triple digits or really high speeds, this is not going to save you. The intention of it is that if you're just cruising, you have enough reaction time to slow down so you don't get a ticket. If you're going 100 miles an hour in a 65 or a 70, you're not going to have enough reaction time to hit the brakes before you run into a cop most of the time. I mean, and even if you didn't have the radar, even if the police aren't running radar, when they see you blow past another car at 120 and the other car is going 65, it's going to be pretty obvious that you're going at a super high rate of speed. They don't need a radar detector to pull you over for that. They can pull you over just off of being their observation saying that you were driving in excess of speed. They can actually give you a ticket for that. I am by no way condoning illegal speed racing or illegal road racing. I'm not condoning violating any laws. I just wanted to show the functionality of a radar detector. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have fun out there. Be safe. Treat each other with respect, and I'll catch you later. Look for a new e-skate video coming out later this week. Leo don't care. He's like, it's sleep time. It's nap time in the dog world. Later.